Well, hello my lovelies. Sorry, I just ran over the other side of the room to grab my juice because, you know, I forgot it, as usual. So, let me just get you up on my Facebook so I can see your comments. Well, if I haven't sent out my Christmas cards by now, there was a few. I've got a couple to post, and I'm praying they arrive on time. But you just don't know, do you? So we're going to be playing with a few sets of dies. One of which I feel that is underestimated. It was in the Christmas mini, or the August to December, because it didn't come out when it was supposed to. Was it July to December? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember now. All flustered. Let's have a look. Get you up on. How rude of me to interrupt myself. Right. Okay. Hi. Right. So I have got. Why is it not loading? Everything's been very slow tonight, I would just like to point out. So, yeah, I can't see comments at the minute, guys. I'm just going to wait for it to sort itself out and catch up. But we are going to use... Let's have a look. Hi, Mum. Hi, Louise. Right, so I can see you on my phone. So I'm just going to keep looking up for now and just see what's going on. Right, so I have a few sort of... I've thrown Gorgeous Grape in there because I love it, but sort of night sky colours, because I want to create a scene that is Santa flying through the sky at Christmas, because, you know, why else? What else did I want to do? I've no idea who I'm making this card for, but, you know, hey ho. Right, so I have Pacific Point cut to my matting size, which is 10 by 14, and what I've got here is I've used basic border dies. Let me just grab them. So this is the basic borders dies, and it's this one here, the clouds. I am going to use all of these. I love them. I didn't get them, and then I like the clouds. That's why I bought them, was for the clouds, because you know me and my scene building. And then this one sort of caught my eye, and I have cut two of these because I can't decide if I want a gold Santa or a black Santa, you know, decisions and all that sort of thing, you know. And then I've not used this one before, but I have cut out a little tiny moon and some little stars. So I've cut a few of those. Well, only one moon, clearly, because the sky doesn't have two. But lots of the little stars. And then we're going to make it a whirly card. So I've cut out this circle in the same colour, so it's in Pacific Point as well, the same as the others. And then I've cut out the stars, but I'm only going to keep the two smaller ones of the three. And I've cut out some clouds, which I will blend a little bit on, because obviously you don't have bright white clouds at night. So, you know, we're going to play with that as well. So we'll have a little look and see what it goes like, but you know me, I might probably make a mistake or two, but you know, it's just so we'll all learn together, isn't it? So the only thing is, I'm not using this piece here, so I will have to work out a way of putting this piece in so that you can twist the thing round to make Santa go round in circles and make him dizzy. But we'll play with that. It's fine. We've got an hour. It's all right. Probably go over, but we've got an hour. So I've used some bits of scrap, and then I had to get a nice fresh piece, because I've used a full length, because if I cut each one exactly the right size, they would all look exactly the same, which just wouldn't look right to me. So I want to do a little bit of blending on this first. So I'm going to move those out of the way and get my blue. Let's start with some Misty Moonlight. Actually, I want that, don't I? Because I need to blend on that as well. So I'm just going to grab... Hi, Rosie. Hi, Mindy. Is that everyone? Yes. Yep, that's everybody. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to blend around the edges. Oh, I thought that had a white centre then. Boo, it's see-through. Got a hole in it. So, what has everyone been up to today? So I'm just going around the edge because I wanted to be a night sky, and I was going to use Night of Navy cardstock, and then I thought actually no, because I don't like stark coloured cards, just block colours. I like them to have some sort of dimension to them, and it doesn't have to be perfect. No one's perfect. I definitely am not. There we go. The clouds are going to come up to probably at least half, well, I'd say half anyway, of your page. So then I'm going to swap this one. Hi, Carol. Good morning. Right, so then I'm going to get some, oh, let me just find another blending brush. Oh, there's some pink on this, so it'll probably lighten it up a little bit. But I just wanted just a hint of a little bit of purple, because why not? I'm putting these away, and then I'm realising I haven't done any on this yet. So I'm going to do purple in the middle of this, like so, and then do the dark around the outside. And once you pick up ink on these brushes, they do keep it on there for quite a while. You know, it picks up quite a bit of ink. Oh, being careful when you're going around the edge. Don't want to bend it too much because it won't spin properly. You don't want to get it too wet either because it'll warp a little bit. So, I'm just going to do that. And then I'm just going to take the Night of Navy. To clean this brush after, because now I've put navy on it, everything will be navy. And I'm only doing the very edge with this one. Okay, like that. And then I'm just going to go around the edges of this as well, because I want it to blend in with, well, it's not going to blend in, is it? Because you're going to know it's a spinny thing, but it's all right. It's all right. Hi, Margaret. How are you? I hope everyone's getting there, you know, getting ready for Christmas. I haven't wrapped one thing yet. Not for my family, anyway. Not one sausage. So, right, so move these out the way for a second, because... Let me just roll my sleeves up, because it's, I mean business when I roll my sleeves up. Now, I probably won't use all of these clouds. I may do, but I probably won't. So let me just make sure they're up the right way, because they have stitching around the outside. So I am going to get my blue brush, and I'm just very gently going around the outside of my clouds, because this has got Night of Navy on it now, so it's fierce. It's going to really stand out. But you can just see it sort of softens the clouds. It makes the stitching stand out even more. There we go. There we are. Right. And then we'll just do these last couple, and then we'll move on to our layered clouds. It's a good job I've got blue nails, because I always end up with a blue oh they are. I'm still going to have a blue finger. So then I'm just going to grab these, and these are going to be the same, so we're just going to go along the edge. And you can just see, well, I don't know if you can, but I can just see a hint of the misty moonlight in that as well. Oh, actually I'll go down a bit because I want them angled, so if I do them a little bit over to one side, at least then they will won't have to go back and blend over it again. So there we go, that's that one, and then this one. So just do the tops really well, and then just blend a bit of colour down. Got a bit carried away then and pressed too hard. Be very gentle with it. No need to be rough. Okay, so sorry, just check in. Everybody's here. Right, okay, so that's that done as well. So I have 2 Santas, and I mean, I just don't know which one to use, if I'm honest. Do I go black? Because my card base is going to be black, so it's all going to be layered onto black. Or do we go gold? So I'm just going to sort, if I can actually get that out of there without ripping it, because I'm not the gentlest of person. Right, I'm just going to, you can get these off. You can just gently trim so that it curls round the back of Santa's sleigh, and then you can sort of see where the line is to cut across the bottom, like so. Oh. Like that, and then I'm just going to cut round, well, it's Rudolph at the front, isn't it? Cut round Rudolph's hoof, and then I've cut the smallest of slithery slithers and left a tiny little bit. When I cut this the other day, I got it perfect and cut all their hooves just in the right place. Today I was a bit overcautious. Never mind. It's better that than to cut their legs off, that's what I say. Can't be having reindeers with no hooves. But look how gorgeous that is. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. So, but look at that one. I mean, you know, why wouldn't you want gold Santas flying through the sky? But I do think that maybe the black won't stand out enough. So maybe we should have the gold. But I could highlight it a bit with white around it, but yeah, I'm thinking gold, and maybe we'll have to matte it in gold as well, just to get the gold to I can't get my words out tonight. Sorry guys, I have spent all day today making t-shirt transfers to heat transfer on t-shirts, and my brain's a bit frazzled. Oh, I think I got this one. Nope, still did it again, look. Oh, and this one's even finer than the last one. Okay. My camera's behaving a bit better tonight as well, I think. Facebook has changed its things again, so it's now telling me that I can share it onto one of my pages. Oh, but not my personal page or my Woo's Creators Corner. Obviously not. Okay, let me just gather all these little bits up, and I'll save that for a sentiment on another card. Let's put that in my little bin. And these, like so. Right, so the idea is that we're going to have this on here, like so. Can you see that? Yes. And then that is going to go, so I'm going to bend it a little bit so it goes round. No, there's not that one. The gold one. It's going to go around like that. But I want it in such a place, maybe there. So when we put the clouds here and you spin this, Santa will be coming out of the clouds. How cool is that? Okay, that is true. That's what's going to happen. Santa is going to be flying. But I might even just sort of put them right at the very edge like that. So now I need to work out where the hole needs to be and also where the cutout in the clouds needs to be. So we are going to work out. So that's going to go there. So I'm just going to mark them so I know where to cut it off, and I'll cut just inside of my like so, and then I will glue these three together and they will be up on dimensionalies so that the spinner can spin. Now I'm going to straighten this a bit because I feel like that's going to get caught on stuff. So that's going to go there, and then I think I'll put this one in the middle like so. So this one needs to be cut off there and there, and actually let me cut that off and then I'll know where to put it. So there, and there. Oops, caught that one while I was at it. Like that. And then this one is going to go from this side, I think. Like that. So this one will need to be cut about there. But once I've stuck them together, I can cut them all straight. Like so. Maybe like that. Is that going to be too high up? So I'm going to separate them a little bit more actually, like that. So let's put some glue on these and get these glued together. Hi, Daddy! So just going to pop this together. Right, like so. Oh, sticking to me now. Stick to me, baby. Right, and then that one is going to go there. So we will put a little bit on that one and a little bit on the top parts of the clouds here. Now the sentiment could go across this bit at the bottom, so we'll see. We will see. See, said the blind man to the deaf man. Don't even know if that joke's appropriate or that saying is appropriate anymore, if I'm honest. Right, so that's going to go on there like that. So I'm just going to take those out of there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be careful that it doesn't stick to it. Because that would not be good. And then I am going to see, look, this is me being totally paranoid. There we go. So we're just going to go across the bottom Just check it's still okay. Yes, it is. And then I'm going to tidy up the sides. Like so. And there we go. Right, so that's that bit done as well. That in the bin, and that in the bin. These bits out of the way. Oh, we'll keep those for a scrap bit. I'm sure that'll make a nice tag or something. So then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my, it's actually a cake flower shaper thingy. And then we're going to pop our whirly on there. Like so. So I want it to be that I can put, let me think a second, because this is going to go through here, but it's going to have, actually I'll just pop it down in there, and I can just put something here for you to spin it, so I can put a little arrow here that says to spin me from there, and it doesn't matter if you're spinning what you can see on the card, it doesn't have to be poking out of anywhere, which solves that issue as well. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to mark where I'd like my hole. Then I'm going to take my pokey tool and I'm going to poke a hole in there, just like that. So then we will take, let's find my brads. Yes, hi my daddy. So it's going to be hiding inside there. We don't really need, we don't need it to be showing. So I'm going to get a little, is this going to be too small? Nope, that should be fine. I might go with a bigger one though, because, you know, the little person in my head's going, that's just going to go through the hole if one of the kids gets a bit excitable with it. So we are going to pop that through there and spread the brad on the back like so. And that's going to spin round like that. So let's move that out of the way because we don't need that now. Sorry, I'm just going to take a swig of juice. So I am going to put some dimensionals around the edge of here to hold the clouds on. I think that will work quite well. So we have some, well, I did have, where's that gone? I get a feeling it's gone down the back of my desk. Oh, yeah, they are. Hang on a second, guys. Oh, goodness me. Whew, head rush. Right, this fell down the back. So this is what I'm going to use to put my clouds on, but I need to stick what I'm going to have on here and decide what we're going to do with the sky. So I'm going to pop that there. And then I think we'll have, or shall we have, so I'm going to put, I can never decide which way up that one needs to be. It looks a bit odd. Oh, can't control my nails. Okay, so we're going to have a couple of clouds in the sky. And then, I actually quite like that big one because then I can put the moon over here. And it is only an itty bitty baby moon, and anything that's overhanging I can trim off. So I might do that. Well, actually it won't overhang the whole card, it'll just overhang the and I'll glue that on there and then trim off. So let me show you, just to give you an idea of how small the little tiny weeny stars are, and the tiny weeny moon. But the moon obviously wouldn't be stark white, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him off there, and he's going to go on there like that, but he can't be that colour. So I'm going to get light grey granite, I think, and do that, but then go back in with some Wink of Stella, like so, and then we're going to put that in the sky, like so. I think I might put that off a little bit more because it just looks so ginormous. So let's shall we put them up on dimensionals? That could work. That could work. Oh, I'm going to run out of these. My delivery is on its way now, guys. It got a bit stuck because it wasn't Stampin' Up's problem. It was UPS. Their computer system had a bit of a, like what we like to say in Wales, doolally tup moment. And all the deliveries got stuck. So I've been waiting a little while for it. But I've been a good girl and I've been very patient. And I only checked it today just to see, because I didn't notice a notification that it had been dispatched. But it is on its way. So it says Wednesday, so you know, most of the time it comes a day early for me here. So, but we're not going to get too excited. We're just going to wait. I've just stuck that on there, look, and there's a dimensional right over the edge. Okay, we're just going to cut that off straight away because that's not going to work, is it? And let me just stick that over there out of the way, because otherwise it'll get stuck on something else. So this one, because I'm only putting it on the edge, I'm going to use a bit of edge of my dimensionals. So that's going to go there. So let's put that across there, like so. Oh, get off. And then I'm going to trim that off as well. I mean, I wouldn't make lots of these cards because, you know, you'd be there all day, wouldn't you? Right, what I'm going to do, because they look, I don't know if they look a bit odd with a funny edge. So I am just going to sort of darken just the very edge of those. And then these ones are going to go on here like this. And you could stamp something on these. But they're just going to be glued on there. Okay. I don't watch Strictly, Mum, so I've no idea who was even in it. So it makes no difference to me if you know who won or not. I hope it was somebody that was deserving of it. I was just about to say, I'm glad my delivery's coming because I'm going to run out of glue, but I'm not entirely sure I ordered any. So that's going to go on there. That's going to spin round there, and then you're just going to see some clouds. And then, on this bit, let's put some glue on here. Like so. Spreading it out a bit so that it doesn't leak anywhere. Oh, looks a bit odd. Let's just straighten them out a little bit. Like so. So then when you put your clouds on, you're going spinny, spin, 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 Santa! It's the little things, guys. They make me happy. Okay, so now we've stuck those on. I wonder if I have got something little I could stamp on my cloud. Let's have a look. Not that one. Sorry, I keep banging this because my stamps are up on the shelf above it. The magic of Christmas never ends. Is that going to be too big? Oh yes, much too big. Oh, I'll be sad when this finishes. I likes this, I do. I always forget that it's got those 3 dots in it as well, because if you want a little bit of snow, that would give you a little bit of snow. Sweet friend, no, I want something. What's in Penguin Place? Oh, hello, season's greetings. Be cool, be chill, be merry. So we've got season's greetings in here, so we can just get our little stamp, and then we'll use Night of Navy because why not? Well, Mindy, you know, you can just enjoy watching me instead. It's perfectly fine. You're very welcome. Right, I'm trying to get this straight, guys, but you're over it. I'm not. So if it's not straight, it's too late now. There we go. That'll do. That will do. That will do. I don't think I have anything else. It's little to go on this little tiny one, but it's okay because it doesn't have to have anything on it. Look at that. It's so cool. So cool. Right. We are going to put our clouds on now. So we are going to get our strips. I couldn't think what they were called then. Adhesive, no, foam strips maybe, I think. I can't remember. Anybody remember? I can't remember. And then I'm going to cut 2 small strips to sort of go across where the thingy is. Thingy, it's a thingy. It's not a whirly bit anymore, it's a thingy. So how tall do these need to be? So I need to leave space for that about there on this side. Now you could use a marker just to colour in the edges of this, but I'm sorry, if somebody I send a card to is checking which colour foam I've got, I'm gonna be sad. But you know, if you wanted to, you could. Just move that in a little bit, and then I'm just going to pull these off. The other thing that you could do, which I am actually going to do, this is a bit of a miracle, I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't, is you can cut off a small piece of these and place it sticky side up, so the side that's touching the spinner bit in the middle is not sticking, although it's sticky on the up bit, so it doesn't want to stay there. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Just turn it a little bit. No, get off my finger. Oh, goodness me. There we go. Right, so then when you put your clouds on, so be very, yeah, this is too intricate for my clumbersome fingers. As long as you don't push it down really hard, you should be able to manipulate it into where you'd like it to go. So then you've got like a 3D effect where you can see that. Right, that's made, let's just give that a bit of a spin. Oh, what's happened? Oh, someone's antlers got stuck. Well, that's not good, is it? Poor reindeer. Hang on, let me try and sort him out. Bend them down and out of the way a bit. Try again, shall we? There we go. Why is it getting stuck? Me no understand. So, you know, it will come off. Not quite sure why that's getting stuck. Maybe I need to take these bits off. I think that's what it might be. Just going to move those over. Look, it's not. It looks a mess right now, guys, but you won't see it once I put it back together. Yeah, the trouble is I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so if it does get stuck a little bit, it's going to bug me. As long as you can turn it, which you can. There we go. That's better. Right, okay. So you have your little reindeers. Oh, what is going on? Okay, I've never made this before, so obviously I'm making the mistakes so that you don't have to. So because this piece of card here, I think it would probably work better on an A5 card or like half A4. Because then you could put the foam tape further away, because the actual disc doesn't go that far away from the edges of the card. So, or you have to make sure that your Santa and your reindeers do not stick off the edge. So there we go. Anyway, that's that bit. We've done that bit now, so it's okay, and it's working okay. It's fine. So I was going to say if I make another one, but I'm probably not going to make another one. So I don't really need any more Christmas cards, I don't think. I've still got some in my stash. Right, my moon fell off in the process of trying to do that. So let's put the moon back on. Moon's going to go there. And then I'm just going to put some glue on for the moon, and then I'm going to put some little tiny dots here, there and everywhere for some stars, although they would look quite nice as snow. The glue dries clear, just so you know. So it wouldn't look like snow. But you could do it with white chalk pen maybe, Stampin' Up one. I am going to put some Wink of Stella on these stars as well, because you know they need to twinkle. Right, let's make sure these are up the right way, because even though these stars are really tiny, they actually still have a bit of texture to them. Is that up the right way? No. There we go. I don't think I want the big stars. I'm just going to use the little ones. So if you haven't ordered these set with the Santa in, you've only got until, is it the 30th, I think, to get it. So, oh, and I think I underestimated it, if I'm honest, really, because I haven't hardly used it. And I'm not sure. I think I may end up keeping it. You never know. Oh, don't want a big one there. It's uneven. Let's move you over to there. That's it. There we are. We want two more small ones if I've got them, which I don't know if I have. Oh, I've got one there. I can see. Oh, actually, no, I have got two small ones. I can see them. Teeny weeny whiny ones. Got a bit too much glue there, look. We'll hide that with a bit of Wink Stella, I think. That's that. You see, now that looks amazing, right? But then when you get your card base and then you give the whole thing a border, see, I don't know if that looks fantabulous or whether it needs maybe a gold border and then a black one. So I think what we'll do is we will use, if it's big enough, and that is, oh, these nails. Have my nails. They are literally just glue on nails because, you know, I don't have time for going and getting, well, I can't afford to have my nails done. And it's not good for my nails. My nails don't like it when I have proper nails on. Right, so what I'm going to do is decide on a sentiment that is going to go across the bottom. Do we need a sentiment on there, do you reckon? Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do. Right, one more little secret is to get a dimensionale on your finger. Oh, sorry, like so. And then pop it underneath the edge, but don't take the other side off. So you stick it to your card inside there, so it elevates the spinner part. So when somebody stands there and does that, it's lifted off the card enough. Oh, it's spinning fine now. Look at that. See? Woohoo! Yeah, so it's lifted off enough that you can spin it, but it's not making it look too obvious. I'm just wondering if we put, see, I don't know if it should be black or whether it should be navy. Right, let's have a look. What have we got? What have we got? Maybe I'll blend a bit on this. Where are we? Oh, see, I'm rushing now. Do a bit of that, look. And then I'm just going to grab my embossing powders. And I think, oh, do we want to do white or should we do gold? I think we're going to do gold. Just get me bits and bobs out. Does anyone like my little shovels? I was going to use them for the embossing powder, but the embossing powder just sticks all over them. But they're just so cute, I had to have them. That is the way my brain works. If it's small and it's a miniature something, I love it. Okay, so we're going to have, what sentiment shall we have? Shall we have a nice, not too fine, because my embossing powder is not the same as Stampin' Up's. Doesn't quite go as intricate. So I think what we'll do is we'll stick, maybe we'll just put Merry Christmas. What's on that one? Oh, hang on. No, we won't. Warmth, joy, happiness. 'Tis the most wonderful time of the year. How big's that font? That might work. It's not going to work on there though, is it? Oh dear. Right, we're going to stick with what we were planning. Stop going off in a tangent. Right, I'm going to lie this on my mat to make sure it's straight before I pick it up with my block. Yeah. My normal story right now is to say I need to clean my blocks, because I do. Usual story. Right, so we'll do that. Okay, so this isn't, I'm just going to plug in my heat tool. Let's put the lid on there. My Versamuck. And I'm going to get my piece of paper, and I've forgotten to use, I don't know what I've done. Do you know, I put my embossing buddy somewhere safe, and do you think I can find it? Nope. So it is a good idea to use the embossing buddy. Now see, because I shouldn't have. Everyone say it with me. It was a bit damp. Oh, now, yeah, look, I've messed it all up. Sad times. Let's just brush that off there. Okay, so I'm going to save the powder. I'm going to put it back in there. And I'm just going to scrap that and get a new piece. And then I'm going to emboss it, and then I'm going to blend on it. Yeah, Carol, honestly, I'm terrible. If it's tiny, I've got to have it. I just love little tiny weeny things. Especially if it's taken somebody a long time to actually, say if someone's made it, and it's like a miniature, like my little miniature doll's house. I really need to do some more of that, actually. But we'll get round to it. It's alright. Maybe over Christmas I'll make some videos of me just sitting there doing it, because I might have time. You know, I say I've got time, but I don't. I run out of time, and I don't even know what I'm doing to run out of time. Okay, right, we're going to try this again now. See, it just goes to show I'm only human. I make mistakes. I learn from my lessons. I'd like to say I did, but I don't. Not usually, anyway. Right, okay, so that is good now. So let's put that in there. And then we'll put the lid back on, because I'll just blow it all away. Put everything back in the box, like a good girl. Everyone block your ears. Hi, Claire. Oh, it's okay, Claire. You'll have to watch it from the beginning. You wait till you see what I'm making, because you can't see it. Well, you can see a little bit of it up there. Right. Hold your ears. Just going to heat this up a minute. And the good thing about embossing is that once you've embossed, you can blend on top of it, and then you can give it a little rub with a cloth or a tissue. Obviously, if you had one on your desk, it would be handy. Right, I think that's all of it. Ta-da! Right, so I'm going to let that cool down just for a second while I get rid of that to start with, because I hate having a dirty sheet. It's terrible, isn't it? It's there to get dirty, and I don't like it. It's no good. It's no good. Okay, so I'm going to cut it out first, because I may not want the rest of my I won't want the scraps to have blending on it. Here we go. Look, it's so cute. Okay, so this time I'm going to take my blending brush and just go around the edge and just blend it in a little bit so it isn't so stark blue. See what I did there? And then I'm going to use, and if I can find a piece of cloth I will, hang on a second, let's have a look what I've got in the room. Oh, hello. Happen to have an old bib, and it is a very old bib because Aaliyah was 4 yesterday. But we use them as dishcloths now, so it's all good. Right, so there we go. Let's bring back in our card. And then we are going to, I'm just going to glue this on because that's on dimensionals already. I think it would be too much if I put dimensionals on that again. So we're just going to pop that there. Nice and evenly before the glue dries. You have time to wiggle it, so that's why I like to use liquid glue when I'm sticking on sentiments. This is then going to be stuck on there, but I don't know, you know, I just don't know. Does that look nice on there, or would it look nicer possibly on Night of Navy? Oh, I don't know. Or, hang on, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Oh, hang on, no, that's not it. Where's my gold? 2 shakes of a cat's tail or whatever it is they say. I'm just going to search for some foil paper because I am thinking I've run out of Stampin' Up foil, so I need to order some more. I wonder if it would look really pretty on that. Claire, if you email me, or actually you can just messenger me your number and I can add you to my notifications list. I wonder if I should put like a little thin layer of foil around the edge before I put it on the Night of Navy. That would look so cool. Right, let's have a go at that because, you know, I'm not great at these things. But, right, so it needs to be, so it would be 9.5 normally. No, it would not. No, it's got to be bigger, not smaller, Wendy. Right, so the card base is 10.5. So I'm going to go 10.25 wide. And then the other way, it would normally be 14.5. So I'm going to go 14.25 because I only want a very thin border, but I also want it to have the Night of Navy. Oh, doesn't that look special? I'm so easily pleased. I love it. Do you know what? I can't wait for my delivery to come as well, because then we're going to make new cards. Right, okay, so we're going to glue the gold. Oh, if I can get my fingers, these nails, dear me. I've just realised I thought this glue was empty. It's not. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it was lulling me into a false sense of security. Let's just get the other one. There we go. Oh, I had a blob. Got stuck. I think there's a bit of glue on the end of the nozzle, so it keeps pulling. Oh yeah, definitely. Look at that. Yeah. Must look after the glue. Okay, so we're going to pop this onto here, like so. So getting it with a nice thin bit of border like that. Don't worry about all my little gluey marks all over the gold, because that's what I always do. It's probably why I don't do a lot of gold cards. Because I can't be trusted, guys. I cannot be trusted not to get glue somewhere. I really need to practice with the what's it called? Is it Stamp and Seal? Because I could not get the hang of it, and then I tangled it all up because I wasn't using it properly, and then I tried to put the refill in and I pretty much killed it, if I'm honest. So I'm going to buy a new refill and have another go, because it's not going to defeat me. Right, there. Wow, look at that, an hour. But I think if I did it again, it wouldn't take me half as long, because I knew exactly what I was putting where. So, I'm sorry, but this has got to be done. Bit of Wink Costella. On my stars. And then I'm just going to go round the very edge of my clouds. Like so. Yeah, if anybody wants to be on my list, and I can notify you of going live, I am very happy to do so. I will let you know. Usually it's about half an hour before I go live, because that's when I remember to do it. Because I've normally come and sat down. If I can do it earlier, I will definitely try my best to do it earlier. But hang on, let me just get a bit more Wink Costella down the thingy. Down the thingy. I'm all about the thingamabobs and the oojamaflips. So there we go, guys. So we have Santa and his reindeer. Oh, there we go. Yeah, definitely. If I did it again... Oh, hang on, we've forgotten some Wink Costella on this one. If I did it again, I would do it on an A5 card, so that I had more space at the sides of my spinner, so that when it's spinning round, Santa doesn't get stuck. Should have made a chimney, shouldn't I? There we go. Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed making that. Great fun. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a lovely Christmas. I am thinking that I will... you can email me. Hang on, I will just put my... Where's Creations 2020 at gmail.com. If you it helps if I spell it right, isn't it? Jimisil instead of Gmail. Woo's Creations 2020 at gmail.com, and then you can email me and I will add you onto my WhatsApp list. If you don't want to use email, you can, Oh, honestly, Claire, I love the spinning cards. I'm going to need to make more. I think I don't really do New Year's cards, because I don't believe in making... I don't even know what it's called anymore. Yeah, I don't make New Year's resolutions, that's the one. I don't do those because, it's just too easy to fail. I don't like failing. Yeah, so there we go. Right, so, I haven't put anything inside it, have I? Well, to be honest, it would just say Merry Christmas. A white card, I think I'd put inside. Possibly, because I've got a cloud left and a couple of stars, I may just stick those onto the matting layer inside, and that would be done. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a gorgeous Christmas. I will try and get a video done this week coming with the new products. So I may go live with an unboxing on Wednesday. And I'm going to try and make a card with my new stuff, because I really need to start making more videos, because I've just seem to have been poorly for quite a while, and I'm feeling a little bit better. So Yeah. Woohoo! Thank you, Mindy. Merry Christmas to you too. And you, Carol. And I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day. Lots of love. I'll speak to you later.